What's up, everybody? So today we've got a quiz called Pick One and Kick One. So what we're gonna do is choose one item and we're gonna get rid of the other one. Each question is gonna have two options, and like I said, we're gonna choose one and we're gonna get rid of the other. Let's get on with this quiz. Okay, so we've got the options of McDonald's and we've got the options of Burger King. So which one do you choose and which one do you get rid of? Personally, for me, I'm gonna pick McDonald's and I'm gonna kick Burger King. I honestly think McDonald's burgers are a little bit better than Burger King, or at least the ones here where I live. The Burger Kings really suck and the McDonald's are a little bit better. If you guys use the app, you can start getting all those points and all that, and then you get deals as well. And Burger King, they're not up there. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna choose the Big Mac over the Whopper. My favorite item from McDonald's is the Quarter Pounder. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite item is from either McDonald's or Burger King. So I'm gonna go with McDonald's. Okay, so now we're looking at the options of Doritos or Pringles. Now this is a hard choice for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I don't know. You've got the Pringles, like the barbecue, the pizza flavor. I think that's my favorite one, is the pizza flavor. I don't know. And then Doritos, I love the regular Doritos nacho cheese. Those are really good. And I also like the Cool Ranch. So I'm gonna go with Doritos. So I'm picking Doritos and I'm kicking Pringles. Now you let me know down in the comments what your favorite either Dorito chip is or your Pringles flavored chip is. Okay, so now we've got the options of Starbucks and Dunkin Donuts. So personally for me, had Starbucks maybe 3 times in my life, I think. It's been a while. I really don't like going to Starbucks because their stuff is so expensive and I don't find the purpose of wasting all that money on something like that for no reason. Now, if they had something special or like some special drink or something, like a one-time thing, I might do it, but I don't know about Starbucks. Now, Dunkin' Donuts, same thing. I really don't go there that much. Their donuts are pretty good. Depends where you go. Their iced coffees, they're okay. But if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I don't know. I'd probably choose Dunkin' Donuts because I like their donuts a little bit more. Like I said, their coffees and all that, I've never tried them. So I'm just gonna go with Dunkin' Donuts. You guys let me know what's your what's your go-to item whenever you go to Starbucks or whenever you go to Dunkin's. Let me know. Okay, y'all, so now we have the options of gummy bears and jelly beans. Do you choose gummy bears or do you choose jelly beans? Now, I don't know about jelly beans. Now, for jelly beans, I've never been a big fan of those because I don't know, it's just, you always look at jelly beans and you're like, oh my gosh, jelly beans, really? Like, ugh. And then you look at gummy bears and you're like, well, they're better than jelly beans. Well, in my opinion, I think they're better than jelly beans. So for this one, I'd go with gummy bears over jelly beans. So I pick gummy bears and I kick jelly beans. Okay, just looking at this question is gonna be hard. Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. Now for me, I like them both. So I like both Coke and Pepsi, but there are times when I get tired of drinking Coke and I'll start drinking Pepsi. There are times when I get tired of drinking Pepsi and I want to drink Coke. Like, it's like a 50-50 for me. Like, sometimes I'll drink Coke, sometimes I'll drink Pepsi. If I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I think I'm gonna go with Pepsi, just because I've noticed that after I drink Coke, or if you give me a very, very cold Coca-Cola, if that Coca-Cola starts warming up to room temperature, that aftertaste is kind of like, ugh. So I'm gonna go with Pepsi on this one, just because a warm Coca-Cola is not the best thing. Or as it starts getting warm, like, it has to be super cold, almost to freezing point. If not, it's not that good. You let me know down in the comments. Are you a Coke person or are you a Pepsi person? I feel like there's gonna be more Coke people than Pepsi fans, but you just never know. Yo, these questions are hard. Now they're making me pick between Reese's peanut butter cups and Hershey's Kisses. Now let me be honest with you, I like peanut butter and I like milk chocolate. I like them both. If I eat a lot of Reese's peanut butter cups, after a while I start not liking them as much. And then Hershey's Kisses, I can go through a lot of those without hating them. Let me rephrase that. When I'm eating Reese's peanut butter cups, after a while you start getting like that, you know, that peanut butter flavor that sticks to the top of your tongue or your top of your mouth. And with the Hershey's chocolates, I don't get that. Like the chocolate as you have it in your mouth, like it just melts, and the Reeses, it really doesn't. So I love them both. Like if you give me one or the other, I'll take them both. Like I'll literally, if you say, hey, you want Reeses, hey, you want Hersheys, I'll be like, give them both to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll pick Hersheys on this one. I know I'm overthinking these things, but come on now. If you had somebody to tell you, hey, do you want a Reeses, or hey, do you want a Hersheys, which one do you pick? It'd be hard for me. But like I said, I'd just grab them both and be like, yeah, I'm taking them both. Thank you. Now we have the options of French fries and hash browns. Obviously with French fries, you can eat them at any time of the day, and hash browns as well. But hash browns is more like you have to eat it with like eggs or breakfast and all that. Whereas like French fries, you can eat them whenever. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, I think I'd go with the French fries, just because you can eat them by themselves. You can literally go up to like a McDonald's or like whatever place you guys like the fries from. You can go up there and hey, let me get a large fry with some ketchup. Don't be stingy on the ketchup now. And you know, they're good. But you can't pull up to a restaurant and be like, hey, you know, let me get an order of like 5 hash browns and some ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same thing. You can't go wrong with French fries. Like literally, you can't go wrong with French fries. So that's what I'm picking. I'm picking French fries. Hey, and if you choose hash browns, there's nothing wrong with that. That's why we all have different likes and tastes. Okay, this is a good one. Now we have Skittles and we have Nerds. I used to eat a lot of Nerds back in the day. Back when you used to get like those little, you'd go to a party, a birthday party, and they'd give you that little, you know, that little candy bag. And you'd always have those little boxes of Nerds. And with Skittles, you'd always have those, you know, the red packages, which they still come in the red packages. But then they came out with like a lot of flavors, like the purple package, which is like different flavors, and blue packages. And either way, like Nerds was that hard candy that like you throw in your water to give it flavor, or that's what I did. And Skittles, it's like after eating so many Skittles, like you'd have them stuck inside your teeth, like on your jaws. And I don't know, like I like them both, but I think I like Skittles more, preferably like the purple package, I think, where it has like those purple bluish looking Skittles. Those are the ones I like, so I'm going with Skittles. Ooh, I like this question. So now we're talking about ice cream. We're looking at Ben & Jerry's and Baskin Robbins. So we're looking at that bougie ice cream, that, you know, that expensive Ben & Jerry's. What was it, like Cherry Garcia and that banana one? I forgot what it was called. Baskin Robbins isn't that popular where I'm from, so there's not really a lot of Baskin Robbins franchises here. And the last time I went to a Baskin Robbins, I do not remember. So I don't even buy Ben & Jerry's either. I'm more like a Bluebell, or like that, you know, that store brand ice cream or whatever. Mostly Bluebell, like that pistachio or that coffee flavor, or the Rocky Road, the classic. But if I had to choose, I'd probably pick Ben & Jerry's, because I really don't know what Baskin Robbins tastes like. You guys might slash me in the comments and say, oh, you've never tried Baskin, you don't know what you're talking about. But honestly, I've never tried it, so I'm one-sided to Ben & Jerry's. They would have had Bluebell ice cream on there, I would have chosen that. Like I wouldn't have even thought about it, but I'm gonna go with Ben & Jerry's. Ooh, this is a good one for all you pizza lovers out there. So we've got Pizza Hut and we've got Domino's Pizza. Now I remember Pizza Hut was like this, got the stuffed crust, and like everybody would hit up Pizza Hut because of their stuffed crust. But then other companies started making them, like some Little Caesars make it, Papa John's makes it. Domino's never made stuffed crust, and they really don't need to, because they've got that nice crust, that garlic buttery crust or whatever they call it. And especially nowadays, how prices are and everything, like you cannot beat the 3 topping pizzas for $7.99 carry out only at Domino's. Like come on now, like you see those commercials on YouTube, you see those commercials everywhere, and you can't beat the price. And honestly, the Domino's around here, they're better than the Pizza Huts around here. There's more Domino's than there are Pizza Huts here, so I'm going with Domino's, like without a doubt. Let me know what is your favorite toppings on pizza. You let me know down in the comments. Pizza emojis down in the comments. Oh my gosh, this one is hard too. You're literally putting Snickers versus Kit Kat. Kit Kats are good because of that crispy wafer crunch, and the chocolate is good too, but you can't go up against the Snickers. The only one I would say that can compete with Snickers would be the Hersheys almond chocolate bars. Those are like my 2 favorite, you know, chocolate bars. But Snickers, like, delicious. It's honestly like diabetes, but it's delicious. Again, what's your favorite chocolate candy bar? Make a list of all these questions we're going going through, and at the end, comment the full list of what your answers are in the comments. You guys need to let me know. Okay, this one is easy for me. I know for some of you guys it might not be easy, but we've got Fanta and we've got Sprite. Without a doubt, I prefer Sprite. I'm not into the whole flavored sodas, like, you know, like Fanta and all those other flavored sodas. I kind of like Big Red, but like Fanta and all those, like, I really don't like those, so I'm going with Sprite. Like, you cannot go wrong with Sprite, especially if you're Mexican. You know, you got that Sprite with limon, and you know, like, that's the thing right there. But okay, so this one's kind of interesting. We've got hot dogs and we've got lobster rolls. Now, I've never ate a lobster roll, so I don't really know what that would taste like. I can imagine, but I really don't know. Hot dogs, on the other hand, they're not my favorite. I really only like hot dogs if I grill them. If they're grilled hot dogs, then you know, that's good, and I'll eat like one or two. Lobster rolls, I don't know. Since I don't know what lobster rolls taste like, I'm gonna go with hot dogs on this one. If you've had lobster rolls, let me know, like, what do they put on it, or like, you know, where do they sell them at? My barbecue lovers, this is actually a good question. So we've got barbecue ribs and we've got pulled pork sandwich. Which one do you guys pick? You either like barbecue ribs, I'm guessing those are pork ribs, pork barbecue ribs, and then pulled pork. So for you pork lovers out there, do you go like, those look to be like what, the spare ribs, or the baby back ribs? That's what they look like, the baby backs. So do you go those ribs, or do you go the pulled pork sandwich? That sandwich doesn't look that bad. Those ribs don't look like that bad, but it looks like they put too much barbecue sauce to cover up something with those ribs. I don't know. I'd go with the ribs. No, you know what, I go with the pulled pork sandwich. Why? Because I don't know, like, that sandwich looks kind of good. I think I'm gonna go with the pulled pork. Okay, so this one is easy for me. We've got Nutella and we've got Skippy. So we've got that hazelnut spread, and then we've got peanut butter Skippy. If you eat Jif, come on now, what you doing? Skippy all the way. So this one's easy for me. I've had them both. I've ate Nutella and I've ate Skippy, but I just prefer Skippy. I like Skippy. Like, it's really good and creamy. Like the creamy one, oh my gosh, like you put your spoon in there, or like your fingers, like you literally go, like, you grab your whole hand. So you grab your whole hand like that, this is the jar, right? And you go like, and you just like, that's what I'd be doing. Don't tell my mom about that. Okay, so we've got a good question here. So we've got Cinnabon cinnamon rolls and Auntie Anne's pretzels. Now, I've never had Cinnabon cinnamon rolls, but it's a cinnamon roll with the glaze on top. And then we've got Auntie Anne's pretzels. Now we're looking at something sweet versus something salty. In my case, I'm going with the cinnamon rolls because I like the sweet over the salty. But again, that's my opinion. You guys might like more of the salty. We've all got different tastes. So I'm more of like a sweet kind of person. I like sweets more than like salty, bitter stuff or sour stuff. So I'm going with cinnamon rolls. You guys let me know. Like I said, do you guys even know about these places? I know there might be some places where you don't even know about it, but yeah, here I've had them both. Well, I haven't had Cinnabon, but I've had cinnamon rolls, which I imagine is the same thing. You fried chicken lovers out there, we've got KFC and we've got Popeyes. So which one do you choose? I've had them both, I've tasted them both, and I'm going with Popeyes. I like their Cajun flavor seasoning more than KFC. So yeah, if you told me here's a KFC chicken sandwich and here's a Popeyes chicken sandwich, I'm going with Popeyes. Even the chicken, the sides, the mashed potatoes and everything. Yeah. Oh, you energy drink lovers, what do you choose? Do you choose a Red Bull or do you choose a Monster? Now I feel like these past 2 years, Red Bull has really become more popular now that they've been bringing in more of like those flavored Red Bulls, like the new flavors like watermelon, and they've got all those others. Plus you've got all these like new brands like C4, Bang energy drinks, and like all those like flavored energy drinks that are coming in. So Red Bull needs to compete, and that's what they've been doing. They've been bringing in those like new flavors and stuff. Monster, I don't know. Monster's always been around. It's like one of those OGs, I guess. I don't really know about energy drinks that much because I don't really drink them. Like, it's rare that I even drink one. I've had them both, Red Bull and Monster. I will say though, for pure energy, if we're talking about like getting a boost in energy, I feel like Red Bull gave me an energy boost to where like my hand was like literally doing this, like my hand was doing this the whole time. versus Monster, like it really didn't do anything for me. Taste wise, I think Monster tastes a little bit better than Red Bull, the originals. But for this one, I don't know, I'd probably go Red Bull just because it gives you more energy than Monster. For me, everybody's different, so everybody's gonna have a different answer, and you're all gonna choose a different flavor and everything. But let's go with Red Bull. I'm gonna go with Red Bull. You go with whichever one you guys like. Let me know down in the comments. How many do you drink a day though? Like, do you drink like 2 a day? Because there's some people that they just live off of that stuff. I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying, you know. Oh, so now we're looking at condiments. Mayonnaise versus ketchup. So we've got mayo and ketchup. I like them both though. Like, why would you make me choose? Like, how can you not? Okay, if you got a chicken sandwich, you got to put mayo on the bun and you need to put ketchup. If you got a regular burger, you need to put mayonnaise, and I'd rather put mustard. So if you give me some french fries, obviously I'm gonna put ketchup on them, like not mayo. But then you have like, you know, like burger sauces where you mix mayo, ketchup, mustard, you know, and other stuff, and they all go well together. Why would you make me choose mayo or ketchup? I know there's people that don't like ketchup. I know there's people that don't like mayo. I'm gonna go with mayo. I like mayo. I'll just choose it because I feel like it goes with more things than ketchup does. So are you a big chewing gum person? We've got Hubba Bubba and we've got Bubblicious. If I'm being honest, it's been a while since I've even like tasted that, but I think Bubblicious is a little bit more, I think the flavor of Bubblicious lasts longer for me. So that's what I'm gonna go with, Bubblicious. Okay, so some of you might get mad and you're gonna say, well, where's IHOP? Well, we didn't have IHOP as an option. So we've got Denny's and we've got Waffle House. Now, I've heard stories about Waffle House and how their employees don't care about throwing them hands, you know, and that they bring you whatever the hell they want, even if you order something else, but that it slaps at 2-3 in the morning when you're drunk or whatever. So I've heard all these stories. I've never been to a Waffle House, so I do not know. Like, these are the stories that I've heard from other people, from co-workers and such. And I prefer Denny's just because I've never gone to Waffle House, but I like Denny's. I like their breakfast skillets. I really like those. And yeah, their breakfast is good too, but you know, I really like the breakfast skillets where they've got them in like a cast iron plate with like the potatoes, the eggs, the, you know, all that. That's what I like. That's what I like. So I'm gonna go with Denny's. If you guys like IHOP, you know, let me know down in the comments that you like IHOP and what do you have. And if you've had experiences at Waffle House, let me know about those experiences. Ooh, another chocolate bar question. So we've got Milky Way and Twix. Twix all the way. Preferably the left side. Or maybe the right side. Yeah, I'm just playing with y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Twix. Milky Way, they're good too. Don't get me wrong, they're good. But if you gave me a Twix and a Milky Way, I'd go with Twix. I'm pretty sure you guys would too. I don't think I've heard somebody say, oh my gosh, like, give me this Milky Way. Like, I don't know. Okay, so the last question that we have for this quiz, Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? Now, I don't know if you guys have heard those stories about, oh, if you drink Mountain Dew and you're a guy, you know. I'm gonna just say that. That's what I've heard. That's what people say all the time. Like, that's the little, you know, stereotype or whatever they say about Mountain Dew. Dr. Pepper, you know, if you're in Texas, everybody drinks Dr. Pepper. Some people say it tastes like medicine. Some people say this and that. I don't know, but I go Dr. Pepper all the way. Like, you just need to drink. If you're from Texas, you love Dr. Pepper. It's so loved that Whataburger sells Dr. Pepper shakes, which I still haven't tried because every time I freaking go to a Whataburger, they always say, I'm sorry, but our machine is down. So I haven't had a chance to try it yet. Yeah, I'm going with Dr. Pepper. All right, y'all, and just like that, we're done with this quiz. Did you guys write down all your answers? If you can, leave them down in the comments. I asked you guys to tell me so many things down in the comments. So honestly, as long as you guys answer something, you know, I'd be really appreciative of that. So we're done with this quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed this quiz. We're gonna try to keep making more videos like this. Hopefully you guys will like them as well. I really need you guys' feedback. So if you watch this video, please let me know something down in the comments. Because when I don't see comments, it kind of brings me down and it makes me feel like I don't know what you guys want to watch. So I'm trying my best to, like, you know, bring content out there that you guys are going to enjoy as well as I have. So I've been enjoying making these quiz videos, and I hope you guys have been too. So that's what I'm trying to aim for. But if you guys don't like them, then I'll, you know, stop making them. So please let me know down in the comments if you enjoy these quizzes, and we're gonna keep making more. If you don't, like, what do you guys think? Or, you know, answer the questions. You know, let me know down in the comments. Write down, hey, I like this one, I like that one, this is what I chose. If you got a Waffle House, you know, incident story, let me know down in the comments. So we're done with this video. Please give it a like, share it with all your friends, family. You know, at the end of the day, we're making these videos so people can have fun. We're trying to, you know, forget about, you know, what's going on in life. So even if it's for 5 minutes or whatever, just get us, like, I just want you guys to smile at least once, you know, like it helps out when you smile. So hopefully this video really helped you guys. It made you smile. You know, you forgot about whatever problems you had for at least a little bit. So please give it a like, comment something down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we're gonna keep making more videos like this, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.